This episode of Capes and Lunatics is brought to you by Tweaked Audio. To get awesome headphones, go to tweakedaudio.com and use the coupon code Southgate to get 30% off, free shipping, and a lifetime warranty. Or you can get there through the link on our website, southgatemediagroup.com.
Fight me, nerd.
That's right. That's what I'm going to have to do tonight. Welcome to the Capes and Lunatics special. Flash is back, season 5. We back, baby. I know that was last season, but still.
This house is definitely not bitching.
Cisco was hungover this premiere. Hey, I don't know what your problem was, but I thought this premiere was shway.
But it could have been crap.
Ah, see. I don't know what your problem is.
We'll get there.
Your boy Wally was in here. Well, they make it sound like he's going back to Legends. He's not going back to Legends, right? He's back in the Arrowverse for a while, isn't he?
They can't let the fans that don't stalk the news know.
I guess. It's like, they're not going to kill him off, are they?
He's got 2 more episodes. I don't know if it's going to be consecutive or not, but
okay.
It says he's going to be in at least 3 episodes this season. So.
Flash?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Ooh, I wonder if they'll let him in the crossover since Legends aren't there.
Nope. We have no budget, no time with Batwoman. I keep telling people this. Don't expect much.
Well, I know no Legends, but no Wally.
What did he do the last crossover? Just sit around, right?
Well, he was there for the wedding, and then they were like, "Oh, make sure Joe and everyone is okay," and he kind of disappeared.
Yeah, exactly. So
okay, yeah, but you had all the Legends in there last time. Now you have no Legends this year.
Yeah, but if you're, I don't know if you're leaving, I don't know how they feel about it. But he sings and stuff, so good luck to him. I like him. So good luck to the kid. So this episode was written by Todd Helbling and somebody new to the staff, Sam Chelson. And we had a new director, David McWhirter. So yeah. and New Blood showed, I like a lot of the cinematography stuff was kind of the lighting was kind of off. Nora had this weird, shadow on her face when they were in the vault. I'm a big, technical person and the Flash should be a,
well, do you think that
technically apt show? So
do you think the shadow is on her face in the vault intentionally?
It was just bad, literally bad lighting.
Okay, I was gonna say because of what they were speaking of.
No, it was her hair,
I know.
So stuff like that does bother me. It's a nitpick, but I could not believe the amount of meta / lampshading that they did. And y'all know, I really feel like Ralph should not be around. We have no room for him. Okay.
I liked the character by the end of last season, but it just seemed like
he didn't need
he wasn't the brightest bulb ever, but it seems like they dumbed him down even more for this episode.
That brain is liquid goo, I tell you.
And I'm just like, why? What was the point of that?
For comedy. Because we need more comedy. And we need more comedy and we need more heartstrings being pulled because they're getting back to the roots of season 1 and failed epically in my opinion.
Oh, because he wore the
when you're trying to recapture that lightning in a bottle, it's never going to happen. Like
how he wore the season 1 suit.
Exactly. For reasons!
Because the last one got trashed, taken off the satellite.
For reasons!
But they did do something different in this premiere. Usually they do some kind of time jump, where the summer actually, time did pass.
They couldn't just leave it how they left it.
Yeah, no time passed. So I found that interesting.
So they're already off kilter with everybody else in the Arrowverse.
Well, they might do a time jump between this episode and the next one.
Yeah. I don't know, of course, I love the music. Shout out to Blake Neely. He's the best thing consistently across the Arrowverse. So I really you saw all these little hints. You heard the scientist. You heard a couple of I think it was at least 4 different callbacks to iconic soundtracks of the series. So that was cool.
And all right, I know you're gonna be negative Nancy, but what did you think of Nora XS?
I love Jessica Kennedy. Bring back Secret Circle. Everybody who's a Secret Circle fan knows they were robbed. But I don't know. I have to wait and see. It's like they're trying to make her kid Flash with, like, it's just the whole thing. And I'm just like, I'm going to give you a chance, girlfriend, but you got to start being nice to Iris or I'm going to punch you. Because everybody already poops all over Iris. We didn't need one more character pooping all over her.
Yeah, but it's the beginning of the season. Do you think maybe as out there as the theory is, do you think maybe on some level Nora blames Iris for Barry disappearing?
Of course. Kids are stupid. Kids do stupid stuff about their parents and hold grudges for lifetimes. Whatever.
Luca, you'll never guess what Aunt Lilith said about you.
Not Luca. But no, it's just, I don't know.
Well,
we'll see where it goes.
TV drama
let her stay? They let her stay? Are you freaking serious? Have we learned nothing?
What is your phrase? The TV Barry Allen is the captain of bad life decisions.
He is.
Well, I think it's too, once he found out, first he wanted to send her back. He's like, oh, we didn't get her as a baby and stuff. And I was like, wait till you have to change your first poopy diaper, bro.
Or wait well, he's not going to have to be the one dealing with her when she's 13 if they don't change that timeline.
Yeah, exactly. but I was just going to say, after he finds out his own fate, I think he identifies with her with, losing the parent and.
Yeah. So also then it's like, oh, shout out to Still Missing 25 years later. I was like, I get that reference. I hate that reference.
So when is the headline for when he first disappears? Is it 2024, 25?
Yep. 2024.
24. Okay. So we got like.
Cause it premiered in 2014 and it was like, oh, we're planning on 10 seasons. Good luck with that.
So I was going to say, so you think if they make it which they probably will, if they make it that far, are they going to pay off that?
They have to. Or maybe,
are they going to change
maybe somebody gave them the, hey, maybe we're only going for 7 seasons because we have this DC universe thing and we're going to try to shift it to that. You know what I mean? So maybe that's why they're now bringing it up. I don't know. But things are in the air with everything in the Warner Brothers Entertainment division that has to do with DC. So.
Flash Writers, I will warn you now, even future Flash Writers, do not end the series on that with him like disappearing in the.
And then the Justice League gets formed because he is our TV Superman.
Huh?
That's the light note we end on. Anyway, no, I mean, it was like, I can appreciate all the references and things like that. I appreciate it. I especially loved where, Ralph says, he could have did a timeline where I died in that particle accelerator because, and the writers literally said that they forgot that they mentioned that. And then they're like, oh no, wait, Flashpoint. Just pretend like Flashpoint fixes everything. So that was, I don't know if anybody actually knows that, but yeah, that's what that was about. And I was like, oh, that was cute.
Yeah, I do remember they had that list. Yeah.
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 So, but yeah, the writers were like, oh crap, right. I don't like Ralph near my Caitlyn either, unless she's gonna have sex with him and he dies, cause that's her boyfriend's face.
The Black Widow.
Just saying.
But the father's not dead.
Or maybe he's a clone.
Oh, please.
He's the real Killer Frost. I don't know where they're going with this Caitlyn story. I feel like it's a few seasons too late.
Well, it's like, so are they going to use her to explore the thing that there were metahumans before the particle accelerator?
I think that would be better explored on Legends, but that's just me. But yeah, I think that's where the route they're going, because we have brought this up with the Arrow thing, and then there was another thing too. And maybe there was another particle accelerator. I mean, we have, in the real world, we have more than one particle accelerator, so maybe.
Or her father was doing experiments with something like that.
No, her mother. It was her mother. We all know the evil Ice Queen mother. It's always the mother.
Yeah, but why does the father either fake his own death, or did someone, or
get away from that diva mom? Come on, we better.
Oh my. Oh, but I just figured it out. I know why Ralph was going on about the multiverse, even though everyone already knew about it. I think we're catching new people up to speed because that crossover. Yeah.
One episode early this season.
When? Episode, what, 7?
It's usually 9.
No, it's usually 8.
It's usually 7.
Okay. So I was gonna say it's usually 8 because then 9's the mid-season finale. Yeah.
So there's that.
Make us not wait as long.
Well, I think they specifically switched around so Flash's 100 wouldn't be. Which, by the way, episode 92.
This was 92? Okay.
Yeah, and so they didn't want it to be like Arrows during the crossover.
I appreciate that. Yeah.
I was like, you should have done the courtesy for Arrow,
well, especially too, it won't be part of the crossover. And remember, Flash and Supergirl are swapping nights for the crossover, so they don't want the Flash's 100th episode to be on a different night than it usually is.
The CW is a mess.
No,
get it together.
They want to bump Supergirl's numbers up, so they can
bump Supergirl's numbers up.
The last part of the crossover, isn't that always Legends' biggest episode of the season? Because they're always like last episode of the crossover.
I don't think it was this past season's biggest episode.
Oh, was it?
No.
Oh, probably not. Probably a Constantine episode was their biggest one.
Yeah. So
I think the year before with the aliens, it
was. But I think people are catching on to Legends more now, so I don't think that they need that bump. It wasn't even that. Well, yeah, the first time it was a huge bump, and then the next time it was a moderate bump.
Did you see Monday night? I guess after Arrow, they're doing some kind of sneak preview of Legends with Matt Ryan.
Nah, I didn't see that. I mean, I'm watching Legends. I'm not going to be obsessed about it.
That's all right. We'll be busy. We're cool. We'll be doing our Arrow after show.
I know. I'll set my DVR.
Oh, please. You want Oliver Queen in prison.
I want Supermax if you're going to do Supermax right. Which, that's just the thing about the Arrowverse. They with the Flash, it's but it's with the twist that nobody wanted. Thanks.
That's all right. You know who was watching? We almost had someone join us tonight.
Charlie?
Charlie was watching, yeah.
Why?
I don't know. Well, I don't know if he had the capabilities before, but now I guess, remember that his antenna, I guess, must get the CW, so.
Yeah, but he always craps on the Flash when we talk about it on Capes.
I don't know, cause I get it, all of a sudden I get a message if he's talking about Barry's daughter. I was like, so I had to
the more the merrier.
I had to give him the Reader's Digest, version of, Tornado Twins and XS, and he's like, what about Impulse? I was like, yeah, he's related to
who we should have got. But whatever. I'm not bitter. No sour grapes. So I'll have to see how this shakes out. Like I said, I like the actress who plays Nora. It kind of annoys me that we have so many Noras. Nora is the Martha of the Arrowverse. Everybody's name is Nora.
I also got the text from Tyler. He's like, don't you hate it when they name the kid after the dead parents? Because he has issues in the comics with them, with Lois and Clark calling their son John.
But they almost had to. And what are they going to name him? Jor-El?
Sam?
Harry?
General.
Pete. They could have went with Pete.
True.
Although Pete was kind of an a-hole, so never mind. He was. Anyway, I want Ralph to go away. He was my biggest annoyance this episode.
I think they need to clean up that character a little bit. That character can be good. He doesn't have to be the moron every episode. You're in a room full of geniuses. If you have average IQ, your characters kind of, I don't want to say stand out, but, you don't have to be the moron. You could be the average person in the room full of geniuses,
He could be the Joe, because Joe's napping in a lounge that we didn't know existed.
He could be I know. If we started season 5, we never, that's what they got me thinking. I was like, how many?
We haven't explored the whole building. That building is huge.
I was gonna say, how big is that building? In all these years, they've never gone through the building. Barry, super speed. How long would it take him to go through that building?
Again, we don't even have proper security at Star Labs.
Why is anyone paying rent? Why don't you renovate half that space into rooms and stuff?
Make it the Flash Museum.
Make it a hotel. Make it a hotel, Angel. Oh yeah, are we gonna get the Flash Museum? Because
she mentioned it this
Nora
episode,
called
right?
that off, and Mouse, yeah.
Yeah.
Creator Mouse.
But we saw it. We've seen the Flash Museum before.
Yeah.
So, and they tried to start their Flash Museum with HR.
And we got the thing I've been waiting for since the very first episode. Costume ring.
Yeah. Yeah.
I appreciate that they're trying to go more comic book,
It's like when Arrow finally did the boxing glove Arrow. It's like, cool.
I like the suit, but there's something wrong with that chin.
It's missing the chin strap.
I think I like it in the comics, but for TV, I think he needs something under there.
Yeah.
I'm not just saying Grant. I'm like anybody would need something under there.
I heard that suit doesn't even stick around that much.
Oh, really?
I heard, yeah.
Huh. I wonder if they're gonna like fancy it up later in the season, or.
I don't know. All I know is I just miss the yellow boots. Like, if you just give me the yellow boots, I will just.
Another message from Tyler. He's like, "Why no yellow boots?"
I mean, the yellow looks decent on TV with the accent that's on his costume, so.
I know. Couldn't you do something with the special effects when he's running and with everything?
It would look better, I think, personally. But
yeah.
What do I know? I'm just a fan.
Oh, and then when they're trying, what do you think? Gridlock. Well, of course, always, it seems like the first episode of every season, they give you like a D-list villain who can be killed off.
Well, he wasn't killed off. He was sent to prison.
You didn't see the end?
Oh, they killed him?
Well, what's his face? Cicada or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
It hijacked the transport and killed him, yeah.
Oh, good. Oh, goody. Cicada. Oh, my God. Poor Chris Klein. I used to have the biggest... now, this is how I know I feel.
She wants his Thunderbolt. Yeah.
I was just like, I remember when you used to date Katie Holmes before she married that madman. You guys are the cutest American Pie couple ever.
Before she married the couch jumper, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I was just like, that's kind of a weird choice, but we'll see how it goes.
Hey.
Cicada, like, that's just such a weird villain. And it's just like, cause I guess they messed up with alchemy. They're like, let's give this cult thing one more try.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't even think he's gonna be a whole season villain though.
Oh, no?
I don't know.
I don't know. But yeah, you're right. That is like a weird villain to go with. It's like, you might as well just go with like Goldface or something.
Just give us Daniel West and call it a damn day. Give us freaking, Cobalt Blue they already screwed their rival up. So it's just like, everybody's like, we don't want another speedster. And I'm like, why? It's the Flash.
I'm even just going through Wally West, who he fought. It's like, Kilgore wasn't anything even like he was in the comics. So I was like,
that's a classic Count Vertigo, aka bait and switch.
Where are they going to go next? Chunk?
Actually.
Yeah.
I would be okay with that. I don't think
no.
TV fans would be okay with that.
Oh my lord, I've opened that door. Now Saturday, Charlie's going to be like, who's this Chunk you speak of?
I don't know how to explain it. He'll be like, you know what? Yes, Lilith's right.
Yeah.
No, but, I don't know. It was an okay episode. It was like a B+. It's not the best premiere that we've ever had.
It was pretty good, but, you think last year's, was better than this?
Well, it was marred by the fact that he got out of the Speed Force in the very first episode and he's back to normal by the end of the very first episode, but I thought a lot happened. It was a lot of lot more pathos and
true love set him straight, Lilith.
I
know your cold, heartless soul knows no love, but
it's not that it doesn't know any love. It just doesn't like to give it. It takes it all in. It just doesn't.
Not for other people.
But no, I dig Barry and Iris's weird relationship or whatever. I do.
So I get from the intro that Nora hyphenates her name. Doesn't she say I'm Nora West Allen? Yeah, but she wasn't.
I know kids who have hyphenated.
Oh, do they? Do they?
Usually it's because their moms or their parents are gay.
Okay, but
the ones I know, yeah, because
but her parents aren't gay, and they weren't. As far as I know,
I knew a kid.
They weren't divorced or anything. So
yeah, his last name was hyphenated, and then one of my old podcast people that I used to podcast with, he had a hyphenated last name.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe she just likes to be fancy. I don't know. So does it get triple hyphenated when she gets married, or is it like when
Yeah,
when
exactly.
A Hispanic country, you just got Mexicans, they just drop that last name and move it over, or I don't even know.
Yeah, I know. But she's trying to be daddy's girl, even though she really never knew her dad. She's a CSI.
Yeah. Poor Iris. She just can't compete with the dead dad.
She's like, yeah, and the wedding was really the first time I met you.
And all I could say was,
first line.
I could say I do. I don't know. I don't like this emotional manipulation with the whole daughter from the future thing. Like they really played it hard in this episode.
I know Charlie was saying it might be a trick or something, but.
And she could totally, I don't know, like the negative tachyons, and it's just like we're using, like I like that they're hyping up Legends. This might get more people to watch.
I know they said,
like,
maybe take her back on the Wave Rider. Yeah.
He's like, no, we can't do that. It's too easy. No, they made a lot of mention to Legends. It was crazy.
Maybe they're like, oh, we gotta throw them a bone since we won't let him in the crossover this year.
Now, if Arrow brings up Legends, I definitely think that's what it is. Because because Arrow pretends like Cyril Lance does not exist. And now that Quentin is dead, police.
Oh, Felicity throw out some line. Oh, can't the Legends go back in time and change the timeline so Oliver doesn't go to prison?
Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if that's how they get out of it by the end of the season. Because that prison line, like when he gets out, because we know he gets out.
Yeah, and I mean,
it can't be like the comics. Or they just accept it?
I mean, they have to do something to wipe everyone's memory. Because, I mean, this is like the second or third time he's been outed as the Arrow, as Green Arrow. I mean, Lance tried to do it in season 1. Then, what was it, season 3?
Yeah. I hope the next episode is better. Like, I just hope Cicada's a better executed villain. Like, I just have my doubts about Cicada.
Like a better Dr. Alchemy, like you said.
Yeah. Which makes me just miss Julian.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, I like this episode. I mean, I'll give it an A-, but it's just like, I know at least like last season, it seemed like it started the same way. I'm trying to remember if the other seasons did. Well, we did Flashpoint like beginning of season 3, but that's kind of how like the formula now. You're setting up the new status quo for the season, and then you kind of pick up speed at the second episode.
It's supposed to do. It's supposed to, you know, close out the last season, start the new season with mystery and intrigue. But it's just really, it was just all heartstrings being pulled until the last little, you know, our classic, you know, cliffhanger.
Yeah, well, I think that
end credit scene.
That's why we got Gridlock and not like a real like a major villain, because this was more like a getting to know Nora, more West Allen.
I don't think we need Villain of the Weeks in Flash, honestly.
No.
I mean, like every couple of episodes, sure, but it's just so much that goes on in the universe that we don't need it. It's a lot of other things we could focus on. Has Flash ever had a bottle episode? I feel like they've never had a bottle episode, despite being so visual effects heavy.
Did anybody get, when they got shrunk, did they get put in a bottle? I can't remember. Wait a second. Maybe not a, wasn't dead, Girder chasing everyone around Star Labs? Does that count?
What was Barry doing on the outside, though?
Wasn't he in the Speed Force? Was that when he was in the Speed Force? One of the many times? Was he talking to his mom? Was that when he was talking to his mom in the Speed Force?
Yeah.
Remember, and Girder wrecked, Jay's.
Okay,
Jay's, car.
Yeah, I guess that could be considered a bottle episode, I guess. Yeah. I don't know. Like, I'm happy the Flash is back. I want to see what they're going to do. But like, more than anything, like, I don't even care about these first, like, 6 episodes. I care about 7 and 8. Like, that's it. Stop watching.
the crossover. Oh, so they're going to do the crossover episode 100 and then the mid-season finale then?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that I can be done until the finale. I usually only watch the first half, honestly, lately with the Arrowverse shows.
I just wonder, they wouldn't give us like an extra sized episode for 100, would they?
No.
No, they're not,
they're not HBO or AMC. What the hell?
I was gonna say, they're not us.
Although, that's what happened to the finale, why we didn't get the cicada stinger that was planned and why I got thrown on like the DVD and at Comic-Con. Because they were just like, we ran out of time.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's what got cut. So that stuff like that does happen. That's why we have deleted scenes. So, you know.
And I'm sure he is, but have they said in what form Tom Cavanaugh's coming back?
Sherlock Wells?
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Sherlock Wells?
Yeah, seriously.
Okay, I didn't hear that. Okay.
Really? That was like a big buzz during Comic-Con.
No.
Google it when we're done. You'll see.
Oh, I will. Okay. Yeah, I did. So what?
I'm kind of bummed. Like, I feel like at this point, I love Tom. Like, love him so much. So we don't need another Wells.
So like a brand new, I was going to say, even if he doesn't have his IQ, bring back Earth 2 Wells.
No, let him be with Jesse.
I know, but it just seems like so cheap that like whenever they bring in like a new Wells every time, like when they did HR, I mean, by the end of the season, by the time they brought, I know, by the end of the season, it was okay, but it was like, they just went fishing for new Wells. I'm like,
if we're gonna get anything, we need Bell's Wells. That's or the one that's supposed to be like Elon Musk or whatever. That one is cool too.
or we find out somehow, some way, Earth 1 Wells survived or something.
Dude, if we can, I just need a flashback to Originals OG timeline where Flash was meant to be Flash in 2020. Like that is, I just want an episode dedicated to that.
Yeah.
Where Harry's, original Wells is alive, his wife is alive, and then they would have had a daughter like Jessie.
Some kind of time travel accident where Barry gets to see the original timeline. Yeah. And his parents are both alive or whatever. Yeah. Hey man, give us an excuse to get John Wesley Shipp back in here as his dad. Yeah.
Don't even get me started on that.
Well, I was like,
they have unfortunately parted ways.
Who, John Wesley Shipp in the show?
Well, the CW in general.
What?
You didn't know that?
No. Again, no.
Yeah. He's kind of like in a Manu Bennett situation. Let's just put it to you that way. Unfortunately, which is a shame.
Oh, Jake Garrick.
You know how I feel. So I think that's why I've been feeling ways about Flash ever since I discovered that little thing that's going on behind the scenes. I'm just like, why do they always do this to me? I mean, we still have Super Cop Dad. It's cool. Long as Joe doesn't die.
Papa Joe.
Oh my God. I thought we were going to be able to get rid of Cecile. Okay. I don't like Cecile. There, I said it.
How dare you pick on that little woman?
And the baby thing was so stupid.
So what? She still has her powers? I thought that was just due to her pregnancy hormones.
Caitlin's crazy and doesn't know what she's talking about, apparently.
Or unless it's not her telepathy, what if it's the baby's? What if the baby put her thoughts in the Cecile's head?
Oh, that'd be cool, but it'd be like the Twilight baby. Seriously. Well, it is the CW. At the end of the day, that's what I just have to remind myself. It is still the CW. But no, I'm not gonna trash the show totally. Like I said, it was a B+ episode. I just didn't like all the meta references and Ralph being so dumb. If he's gonna be there, be useful.
Yeah, you know what? That's what I said. Don't make him dumb. Make him average intelligence and make him...
He's a private investigator.
Detective skills, yeah. Yeah, just because everyone else is a genius doesn't mean they have the detective skills. He can be the detective.
Yeah, everybody should have their own unique niche.
Hey, they said they don't have a satellite now. They need someone with, like, detective skills to hunt people down.
But they have money. They can just make another one.
That's true.
Everybody likes I was like, you know how many supposed patents?
Hey, and how many times have we mentioned the Wave Rider? Hey guys, can you take this up into orbit for us?
Exactly. I don't know. I do like that the satellite being destroyed is kind of like this semi-permanent thing, and we'll see how it goes. I think people felt like, I did see criticism of that a lot last season. Well, Sally can do anything.
Yeah.
So, and also I feel like this is a way so that Iris doesn't have to be like team leader because people didn't like that last season either. So it's like no satellite for her to run. You know, be the eye in the sky and the ear in the bud.
Well, she's going to be busy playing mom.
How can you even, I mean, I don't know.
That's right. Give us more.
They're damn near the same age. Like, they're drinking coffee. I was like, oh, you're not going to go to the bar? I mean, that's like my dream come true. Have my kid come from the future and we can drink together.
Yeah, but it's kind of weird when one day you don't have a kid and then next day you have a kid who's like old enough to drink.
Damn near the same age as you. Actually, fun fact.
Well, that's your dream come true.
Jessica Kennedy is actually older than Grant, I think.
Oh, really?
I think she might be older than Candace too. So.
Oh, that's funny.
Or they're like a couple of months apart, her and Candace. But yeah, no, I read that she was older than Grant. So.
Oh, that would be funny if they did that in the show, like pulled a cable and like when she came back, she was older than the two of them.
Now, if we see some damn teddy bear changing, we'll know what's up. They do love their Marvel references.
Oh no. Her eye better not start glowing.
How do you like the suit?
Like I said, I like the suit. I like that they tried to
It's
go...
a little too white, though.
What? Whose
like
suit?
the white accents?
Oh, on hers?
Yeah.
Maybe, but they were trying to they were trying to go the Iris suit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Recycle.
Yeah, but didn't XS in the comics kind of have like the? I mean, it didn't look as leather. It didn't look as leathery, but it did. I think it didn't have the weight on it.
I feel like it's a lot more. I guess for TV it has to pop. But yeah, and I don't know why she's wearing a face mask. That's weird.
Well, yeah, especially in the past. But I think I said this before, unless they just don't want like a time traveler from the future's face, on the pictures everywhere.
I guess.
Here,
she can just blur her face.
I don't know if you can see this, but yeah, XS is.
Yeah, so much sexier, by the way. That's a sexier suit. Anyway, very Vixen-esque.
Oh shit, we got the mention of Lightning Lad.
I know, I was just like, they mentioned it like twice, and I was like, not for nothing, I like Lightning Lad.
Okay, have they ever said anything? Because Supergirl has Legion on her Earth, so are there two different Legions, or is that one?
Oh, I think it might be a future crossover idea to throw out there.
Oh no, in the 30, that would be funny if Nora was like, where's Kara? And they're like, yeah, back on her Earth. What do you mean her Earth? Yeah.
Dude, I swear if they don't merge I don't think they're gonna merge the Earths now. Now with the whole Batwoman thing, and she's on a different Earth, I'm assuming. I
mean, unless that's that whole 2024 headline is like, Earths live, Earths die, but Barry sacrifices himself to save all these Earths, and a bunch of them have to merge, like Supergirl's Earth.
Yeah, I don't think they'll ever do it because I feel like that's just like it's so many casuals that watch the Arrowverse.
Yeah, I was gonna say
there's not a lot of comic book fans left, to be honest.
I feel like they want to do it, but they're afraid that like casual viewers might be too confused.
I know the hardcore comic book people, for the most part, they're actually all over on Supergirl. They watch Supergirl. That's what I've just noticed, for the most part. People have given up on Flash and Arrow because of certain things that they've done. Meanwhile, the worst thing that, Supergirl does is all her villains are female. But hey, at least they're actually, like, kind of cannibal. That's the only thing that Supergirl has going for her, pretty much.
But yeah, I mean, I think they should do a Crisis, but then it would be all kinds of weird stuff. It's like, is everyone
because Legends can just sit outside of that too.
True. Yeah.
Legends doesn't have to be a part of that at all.
They should do more dimension hopping too. I mean, I know they do the time thing, but they should do dimension hopping. I mean, they could pop into for an episode of Supergirl. They're the ones who should be doing the mini crossovers because they could like pop on anybody's show.
Yeah, and I just appreciate that they're giving Keon Lansdale like closure, like they're giving the fans closure with him, with that character. Because that's what I was just worried about. I
just wonder what they're going to do, because it's from the end of that episode, it made it sound like he was going back to the Legends, but he's
going to find himself. That doesn't necessarily mean Legends.
Oh, but I could have swore he said that he said something about going back, unless he was talking about going back to that monastery or whatever.
That's how I took it.
Okay, maybe.
Or going back on his journey of self-discovery. Yeah.
Whoa.
Shway.
Shway.
I'm just so glad they actually I thought they were going to do that for sure.
Shway. After when she said Shway, I was just waiting for her to talk about her friend Terry.
I know, or Dana.
Ooh.
But we all know how I feel about Dana. But I was like, I just know when I go on Reddit though, Iris is going to get the crap end of the stick for saying, I'm Sway, you're Shway, we're Shway. Like I already see it. As soon as I get on Reddit, I'm going to see that complaint.
Yeah, but it's still better than #feminism.
Oh yes. #poopsicle's better than #feminism. Just saying, because that's what that episode was, a straight up poopsicle. But yeah, it's no, this house is bitching, but
but what is
exactly? And on that note, we should get out of here.
On that note,
we have a drop for everything now.
I should make a drop of that. We have a drop for everything now.
It's like Supernatural. We have a GIF for everything. It's true.
Gotta give all these good things that they can use traps up for the show.
So meta.
Hi, Charlie. I think Charlie said he's going to listen to this tomorrow. So, hi, Charlie.
Hello, my arch nemesis.
And we can't wait to talk to you on Saturday to see what you thought of The Flash. He'll be like, you know that person, what's their name? Cisco? Yeah, him! What's that guy's name? Barry.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
Why can't they let Cisco be happy? Like, he should have went off, like, as much as I would have missed him, he should have went off and been with Gypsy.
For some reason, I think
like, why even bring that option up if you're not going to give it to him?
I think these shows these days feel like they have to have somebody who gets the crap relationships. You know, he's like the Raj. And
of course, he's a guy of color, so.
Oh, I guess. Oh.
But that's not true because Diggle has an amazing wife.
True. So, but I mean, Diggle's like number 2 on that show. Well, Cisco's
No, he is not number 2 on that show. Felicity is number 2.
Well, he was number 2 on that show. But, I mean, Caitlyn, all her relationships have gone to crap. I mean,
why don't they just get together already? Just shut up. That's what I've been shipping.
What, Cisco and Caitlyn?
Everybody was busy shipping Snowberry. I was like, #West Island for life. But you got Cisco and Caitlyn. They're best friends. I thought Cisco was gay because he wasn't making the moves on Caitlyn for a while. I'm just saying, it's the obvious conclusion.
I mean, they both love science. I mean, I know that I can see them as endgame.
And he, like, if she ever, like, gets in a situation where, you know, him sleeping with her causes him to die, he can just vibe it and change it, you know? There you go.
What woman wouldn't love to sleep with Vibe?
better than being the fastest man on alive.
Hey, he creates a daughter at some points. I don't know. But I wonder if is that how they're going to end this series whenever it ends? Is the whole him disappearing in that crisis?
I think they're going to find a way for him to come back from to change it. Because I don't think they're getting to season 10.
It says Flash vanishes. But Nora said he's not there. I was going to say maybe he just loses his powers, but
maybe he just gets stuck in the past. And it takes some time.
They do the loop thing.
Mm-hmm. I think that would be the best way to do it.
Remember what they said when Barry Allen died? There was like some kind of secret origins issue where like before Mark Waid came up with the Speed Force, they said when he died in Crisis, he became the lightning bolt that went back and gave him his powers.
I think that's going to be the last shot, actually.
Oh, yeah, maybe.
Because they've kind of hinted at that with our Speed Force episodes, so.
Yeah, maybe he'll be that perpetual loop, yeah.
So yes, 7 seasons. It's not making it to 2024. I hate to break it to you guys. That's my prediction. I'm not being a hater. You
didn't think Arrow was going to make it to season 7. All right.
No, season 5.
I was going to say around 5 or 6. Around 5 or 6, you're like, it's not going to make it. It's not going to make it.
Dude, had the Flash not been a success, no way.
No.
I'm just saying. Yeah, no. They're keeping it around out of respect.
So I could see Flash doing the Smallville 10. I could see it.
Really?
Mm-hmm. We're halfway there already.
I don't know. Grant wants to go back to singing and dancing.
If any of these 4 shows, I could see Flash doing the Smallville 10.
I hope so, but like I said, a lot of things are up in the air with this DC universe situation.
I know. Did you see we got the commercial for Titans?
Yeah. Which comes out the 12th.
Oh, did you listen to Super Connectivity today?
No, not yet.
Charlie said he watched the Netflix trailer, you know, because Titan's going to be on everywhere else in the world on Netflix except for in the U.S.
U.S. and China, actually.
Okay. Oh, did they roll out the app to China too?
I guess they did. Oh, but if you guys want to watch it, you do get a 7-day free trial before you have to pay.
And the first episode drops Friday.
Yep. So.
But yeah, just
first 2 episodes, right? Or is it just the one?
I think they're just doing 1 a week. Like the whole Star Trek thing, you know.
I thought they were going to give us 2 to start and then.
Oh, I don't know.
I hope so, because I heard that first episode ends on a weird note.
But that first trailer, I saw that commercial tonight and all I could think was F Batman!
Hey, fun fact, Batman's a killer in that universe too. Did you know that?
Oh,
did you read that? No, that's why Dick leaves.
I knew in certain versions of the story he left because Bruce got violent, but he actually
killed somebody. Like, he's straight up Ben Affleck. Bat-flecking people, okay? So.
The Batman does not kill people.
Unless it was the early versions where he's letting people die by hanging from a bat. That would be the one death that they show for the Batman and Titans. That would be amazing. What? A guy's just dangling from the bat plane. That was like my favorite Batman death from early Batman. Like I'm talking like 40s Batman. It's amazing.
Unless it's like Joe Chill or something.
On that note.
And on that note, all right, everyone.
People are our social medias.
We've laid a lot on you here. Tell us, why is Flash season 5 going to be great? Email us, capesandlunatics@gmail.com. Follow us on Facebook, facebook.com/capesandlunatics, @capeslunatics on Twitter, Capes and Lunatics on Instagram, where all the cool kids like Charlie Esser hang. And the voicemail, 614-382-2737. That's 614-38-CAPES. And Ray of Sunshine, Lilith Hellfire. Where can people find you on the internet?
If you want to live tweet with me when Arrow shows up, at Lilith Hellfire.
I guess if you want to live tweet with me.
Yeah, if you want. I'm always looking for new people to follow for Arrow, well, the Arrowverse in general, so, you know. But if you want to talk Superman, Smallville, at Save Me Pod, Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, Instagram. And
we're always looking for people to interview. Any people on The Flash, Grant, Candace, any of them.
Todd Helbling, our showrunner. That's the only person I want to talk to at this point.
No, yeah?
Or Jesse Martin. Those are the only two people I care about, just to be honest.
The Daniel Panabaker?
I probably would be too tongue-tied, just to be honest.
Oh my! Oh my!
Can't just forget it. I just sit there like.
Oh my! Me too. Would it be stirring the pot? I know you've already talked to John Wesley Shipp. Would it be?
He is the nicest celebrity I've ever met. Honestly,
I would love to talk to him. Although I know you already have, but
yeah, he's great. He's a great interviewee.
I would love to talk to him about his time on Flash, both of them. All right, so yeah, anybody interviews nightwingpdp@gmail.com, and on Twitter, I am at nightwingpdp. That's right. Season 5, it's a family affair.
We are family.
I thought you were going to say we are the Flash.
I wouldn't want that job. Central City's a mess.
Planes dropping from the sky. Ghost planes going through buildings and bridges.
And there's a meta attack every week. Are you kidding me?
Oh, yeah.
Property values are probably poop.
I don't know why everyone in Marvel and DC universe just doesn't live in Iowa. No superpowered people go there.
Well, Idaho.
No, keep your personal business out of this. That's right. All right, everyone, join us again. Join us Monday night for Arrow Season 7 premiere.
Escape from Supermax!
Be good.